Internet. It's me, Chef Lethal, here with episode number 23 on the DNS Techpack. How are you guys doing today? I am doing alright. I just woke up not too long ago, so I've got sensual chef voice. But I wanted to record a quick episode, guys, because I got some stuff I gotta show you, got some stuff I want to do, and stuff and things. So the first thing I actually want to show you is I have a new world. I have a new dimension that I created based on the some of the dimlets that I got. So we will be able to use this world to make our 5 times ore processing plant, the solar evaporation stuff, because we have a desert. So this is pretty cool. We've got tendrils of yellow clay, which is interesting. Snow golems have been spawning here, so they've been dying pretty brutally. We've got all this yellow clay, and then creepers. Hopefully this isn't too dark. I want to show you some of the other stuff that's been spawning here. Oh, randomly things have been exploding. That's a thing. We've got orbs of blue clay, although it looks kind of purpley, and the hive. But there's some other stuff here. We don't have to go through the whole deal. I'm wondering if this stuff can be chiseled. I doubt it. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, well, I just wanted to show you that. So in a future episode, probably pretty soon, we're gonna set up the whole plant for 5 times ore processing, or quintuple ore processing. But speaking of plants, I'm gonna get started with Botania today, guys. I've been needing to, like, I spend so much time around here, and there's things that I should be doing for passive mana generation, and I haven't, so I've been really wasting opportunities, which is unfortunate. So let me kind of get settled here. I don't really need the builder's one right now. Probably not going to need the iron dude. Probably not going to need the axe. Definitely going to need that. I'll keep the Yeta wrench out. This is fine. Another thing that I did last night, I had a bunch of time, but I made a magnum torch, and I placed it like pretty much behind and underneath that cobblestone, that mossy cobble right there, just to kind of keep the spawnage down. I'm going to try to get rid of all the torches that I placed in the beginning, since I don't really need them to prevent spawning. And then down here, I'm kind of working out a floor type. It's this Futura circuit, which I kind of like a lot. Growing some nether wart because I realized I didn't have a farm, and just slowly expanding my ME automation here and there as I can. But that's enough of that. Let's come up here. Come on. Okay. And let's look at... Okay, so I've done a little bit of Botania. The first thing that we're going to need is a pure daisy. So we're going to need a petal apothecary and 4 petals, white petals. And actually, can I make the Lexica? Actually, I may already have one upstairs here. Sure do. There it is. Sweet. So if we go back down here. Yay. So, blah, blah, blah. All of the introductions. So, I don't really need this at the moment. I kind of know what I have to do. So if I look at Petal Apothecary, this is just cobblestone and a mystical white petal. So I don't actually, I may, ooh, that's not good. Let's take this and let's go, let's get up to 16. That should do. And we need Petal Apothecary. interesting. You can make it different colors. We'll just do the plain old... Wait, what am I missing? Slabs. There we go. Okay, Petal Apothecary will be the first thing that we need in order to get the stuff. Let's take this as well, and I think I need blue. I don't have one, but I'll just take that. But yeah, we need the Petal Apothecary to do... I don't know why I threw that back in there. To do the very basic flower stuff. We're also going to need some seeds. And actually, let me go like that. And then let's look back at white. I've got 14. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is 1. 1, 2, 3, 4 is 2. 1, 2, 3, 4 is 3. Let's bring along some stone. Let's just do a stack and some wood. Let's take, what do I have a lot of? I'll take a stack of oak. Alright, and I need that blue petal, and let's use this mortar and pestle that I made before to make that into dye. We'll throw the pestle back in. And I think we are set. Oh, well, let me see. Do I have a piece? No. Let me do something really quick. Here. Good. The sun's coming up. That makes me happy. So let's come over here and just say, great. Scott. So I've got my little Botania thing here. I kind of messed up. I wanted to have it up more instead of just floating on the water like it is right now. Like have this raised up. And I may still do that. It would just require me to really build this back up. Probably 3 more. And then I want to have like almost like a goblet type where it has a stem on the bottom. You can't see, it's too dark. But that's kind of what I wanted to do. But for now, we'll just get started. So first thing I want to do is, where's that grass block? Take this and go like that. That should start spreading. I've got torches all over the place here. So I'm going to have to do some work to get this place looking okay. So the first thing that we have to do is we have to place the Petal Apothecary. So I would like to place it here. Then next to it, I wonder if this would work. There's ways to automate. Yeah, there's ways to get water in there automatically, and I do not have that set up. Obviously, we're just getting started, and I need a bucket. Dang. We'll do that in the future. I just really wanted to get the very, very beginnings done before, before we start doing anything else. Obviously, you have to start at the beginning, so here we go. I take a bucket of you, and I throw you in there, and let me turn my magnet off for this. Right? Yeah. And let's just do a little bit of cleanup here. I don't plan on doing interdimension travel. I can throw the torches up here, I guess. And you know what, I am going to need the axe, actually. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go like this. Pure Daisy goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and a seed. And then we just need, oops, come on, a little bit more water. And go 1, 2, 3, 4, seed, water, 1, 2, 3, 4, seed, boom. And just for the sake of argument, let's go like that. So, what are we going to do with these pure daisies? Well, most of you probably already know, since you probably watch, if you're familiar with modded Minecraft, then you know Botania, at least a little bit. That's not entirely true. When I've been watching modded Minecraft, and I didn't know about Botania till a while ago. Oops, I'll get that in a little bit. So I'm going to turn this stone into living rock, and I don't want that to be cobble. So this is going to take about a minute to transform, and then I'm going to do the exact same thing with stone or wood. And just like that, we start getting living rock. And this is going to be very important for many of the builds that we have to do, both early game and late game. So I don't know why that, I didn't mean to break you. So this is good. This is a good start, and I don't have my magnet on. Perfect. So then we're going to do the exact same thing here with this wood, because living wood is also very, very useful. And just like that, we've got living wood. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, indeed. So let's chop this stuff down. And this is going to be, again, this is more stuff that is used both early and late game, if I'm not mistaken. This is a very basic material, and I've never really gotten past early game Botania, I guess, so I'm not even really sure all the uses for it. So we shall see. But I want to get this going first, and then we can get a little bit more sort of advanced stuff working. So where's my staff of traveling? And we'll go back home. So the first thing that we're going to want to make is a mana pool. And this makes a diluted mana pool. I'm actually going to make two, because you need two eventually, and pretty quickly. And we're going to need a mana spreader. Hold on. Mana spreader. I thought it was... Oh, I was off. I was off just a little bit. There we go. So a mana spreader. And let's get rid of... Let's make another one. Because these are very useful. And let's get rid of the living wood and the living rock. And, well, I guess I should have kept that, actually. Let me grab that again. Because I'm going to want... I wonder if I could use the sacred oak. Let's try that. And then let's bring the regular oak as a backup. And then stone. I'll take a stack. And let's make 300 more. Okay. So, the next thing we're going to want is the... Daybloom. And this will be passive mana generation during the daytime. So we need a blue, 2 yellows, and an orange. So let's go like this. Let's go blue, yellow, okay. And what did I say? Orange. And it was Bloom. It was, okay, so it's 2 yellow, an orange, and a, that wasn't light blue, was it? It is light blue. Darn it. Okay. Not a problem, actually. So, I have a terrible memory. Daybloom is 2 yellow, light blue. I would like at least 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you know what? We need a wand of the forest. And we need twigs. For the twigs, we need that. We need 3 twigs. 1, 2, 3. And then we need some petals. Ay, ay, ay. Let's do a white and an orange. Yes, the very easy to make wand of the forest. Very cool. What's that? Oh, pink leaves from Jizzle. Awesome. So we've got that. Now, it was 2 yellow, so I want to have 10 flowers, so it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, shoot. I made too many. That's okay. Let's just go like that. And we'll go like that. Cool. So let's put this away, that. I've actually got enough for 6, so I might as well make... No, don't make 6, because that's going to throw off the symmetry of it and probably drive me at least partially crazy. So we will not do that. Let's see, run back over here. And good, we've got more living rock. I try to have this going as much as I can right now, just so I always have some until we can automate it. And there are ways to automate, and I have an idea of something I want to try, so we will have to see how that goes. But again, that'll be in the future. Oh, it works. Cool. Yeah, I accidentally chopped down a sacred oak tree, and it gave me like over 4,000 blocks of of wood. Okay, so here we are at the Petal Apothecary. So it's going to be blue, yellow, yellow, orange seeds. Yes! So blue, yellow, yellow, orange seeds. Blue, yellow, yellow, orange seeds. Blue, yellow, yellow, orange seeds. Alright, so what does the day bloom do? It doesn't help that it's going to be nighttime right now. But I will go ahead and set this up over here. So the one thing that it has to be is it has to be in a sort of checkerboard pattern. So it has to go like this. They don't want to be next to each other, otherwise the mana is not so efficient. So I'm going to take this diluted mana pool and stick it like right here, I guess. We're not quite ready for that. And we need... this is going to be in bind mode. If you shift right click, you can get function mode or bind mode. Bind mode right now. We're going to place this mana spreader here, and we're going to right click on, shift right click on the spreader, and shift right click on the diluted mana pool. So now any mana, and you can hover over... hold on. I'm in bind mode. So I need to tell these flowers to shoot to this mana spreader. I don't remember having to do this last time. Maybe I did. So I'm just shift right clicking with my wand. You can see the little check mark there on the right that says that it has a mana spreader. So that I did all that in bind mode. Function mode, we can right click and see the mana that's on it. This is connected to the diluted mana pool. I think that's relatively new. Let us go home, and I have to get this whole thing set up again, just so it looks better. Wakey, wakey, everybody. So if we come over here now, it's daytime. This is transforming in a weird pattern. It looks like... Huh. That's really strange. It looks like it's not transforming the wood if it's placed horizontally. If I go like that, I'm going to let that go. So now, these should be producing some mana. Yeah, I got a little tiny amount of mana in there. But these guys are very slowly going to passively create mana. And we need mana to do anything else. So I'm going to let that go for a little bit, and then we'll do one more thing, and then I think we'll be good. to go. Interesting thing to note is this just turned to living wood, so if you place sacred oak wood around a pure daisy, it has to be placed vertically in order for it to convert. I learn something new every day. But I'm going to wait for the mana to generate a little bit more, and then I'll be right back. Guys, I'm just in my mining world right now because I needed some petals, some flowers, mainly light gray. And there's a way that you can make flowers, certainly. But I said, you know what? I know for a fact that my mining world is flat. And I've got flowers all over the place up here. Gray. I need light gray. So I'm just up here collecting some flowers. This is kind of the tedious part of the mod, is all these flowers, you know, take up space in your inventory and stuff, so I tried to keep gathering of them to a minimum, but it doesn't really work when you start getting into Botania. So I'm looking for light gray. Are you light gray? Yeah. Another thing, oh, brown, I need brown, yes. Another thing that you want to do, and I don't know if I actually have any on me. Oops. That. Yes, I do have shears. You're going to want to collect this tall grass as well with your shears, because you will need it, and you will be very upset if you do not have it. At the time that you need it, like, dang man, I'm surrounded by tall grass and I don't have it. And then you'll feel like a mega scrub, and you're like, dang man, Chef was right. Chef told me I should have listened. So I'm just going to do that, and then I'll meet you right back. Okay, everybody. So I'm back in the world. I've done a little bit of preparing. I love these vines down here, man. I put these down. I think that's really cool. So if we look, we have a little bit of mana now. Oh yeah. So the first thing I'm going to try to do is throw in this diluted mana pool, this empty one, and it looks like I can do it. Oops, I missed. I can do it if I can aim. There we go. So now we have a regular mana pool. And this is going to be great because it's going to be very powerful. A lot more capacity, I should say. So let me place this here. And that actually didn't use very much at all. I'm going to put this in bind mode and now point it at the real deal. So these are all working, right? So I'm going to use the remaining mana that I have in here to do some stuff. For the thing I'm going to do, I'm going to make the next flower, I think, in the chain of flowers that people usually do. And that's an endoflame. To make an endoflame, oh man, I need mana here. But to make an endoflame, we need to have these mystical petals upgraded to magical petals, or mana petals. And that's used by simply throwing in this petal into a mana pool, and then you get this one. So I need a regular red, a mana brown, and a regular brown, and a light gray to make one endoflame. My aim is to make 3, and I don't quite have enough mana in there to do it. So let's try one more thing really quick. I don't even know if I have the material to do this. There's an item called a mana tablet, which you throw in the pool, and it sucks up the mana. And you need either a mana pearl. Mana pearl is just, yeah, an ender pearl thrown into the mana. I'm using ender pearls because I have an unlimited amount of them. Where'd that go? There. But yeah, I have an unlimited amount of them. Diamonds I'm still pretty low on. I'm kind of upset about that, but let's see. Can I do this? No, that does not have enough. I cannot do it in there either. Okay, so I can. It's telling me with the check mark that I do have enough, barely, I'm sure, to do that. And I do not have enough. If I can at least get the brown, then I think we'll be okay. Oh, there we go. So I can make at least one right now, which is good. That'll help expedite the process. So we need brown, that. Oh boy. and the light gray. There we go. So we go brown, red, mana brown, light gray, and the seeds. Oh yeah. Now the endo flame's cool, guys, because watch this. I'm gonna place the endo flame right here. And I'm gonna grab my wand somewhere. Wand. Here we go. Wand. I'm going to stick it in bind mode. So this one automatically recognizes the mana spreader. You can see the check mark there. So it's not creating any mana. It needs fuel. So with that, I'm going to take this here block of coal, and I'm going to throw it, and nom 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 nom. So the flower just ate the coal, and it eats the fuel, and then creates mana out of it. So now I've got a little bit more mana here, so I can make the brown and I can make the red. Fantastic. So I'm going to make a couple more of these guys, and I'm actually going to call that an episode. So I want to thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this information useful and fun. But yeah, I think at least I can get some basic mana generation going, and then we can start to get into a little bit more advanced stuff eventually. But right now, the early game mana is really where it's at. So I want to thank you so much for watching this episode. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time.